Hi! So one of the things that was pretty much a given with my Veda is that I would be reading or doing some poetry at some point, whether that was my own poetry or someone else's, and I thought I would start today by reading someone else's poetry, and that person is this lovely lady. She's called Tempest, and she's got a book called Hold Your Own. She's also a spoken word artist, and she's got some really great videos on YouTube, so I'm going to link some of those below, and you should definitely check them out after you've listened to this, because she's really great and she's doing fantastic things for spoken word and then getting it out there and getting it more mainstream. So this is a poem called These Things I Know. Language lives when you speak it. Let it be heard. The worst thing that can happen to words is that they go unsaid. Let them sing in your ears and dance in your mouth and ache in your guts. Let them make everything tighten and shine. Poetry trembles alone, only picked up to be taken apart. Instead of an elephant roaring and shaking its ears, it's one of those handbag dogs, yapping and scared of the rain. The clever folk talk in endless circles and congratulate themselves on being so untouched by passion. But since when did the clever folk know anything? Sometimes things are as simple as they seem. It's as much about instinct as it is about intellect, and if you feel it, it's alive. Let it be magic. These are not engines we're making. Wherever you come from is a holy place. Do not love the idea of life more than you love life itself. The world is a terrible place for sensitive people, but the closer we come to losing our minds, the harder we'll work to keep them. If you're not fighting for it, you don't want it. Taking things for granted is a terrible disease. We should all be checking ourselves regularly for signs of it. Sensitive people are frequently beaten up by things insensitive people can't see. If you've been beaten up, good for you. If you've never been beaten up, good for you. If you get beaten up all the time, you should take up boxing. It's okay to feel alone. Usually you are. That's what poetry's for. It's good to care about things so much you feel exhausted. Don't read women's magazines. They're bad for your stomach. You've only yourself to blame if someone half as talented as you ends up achieving twice as much. If people judge you badly and misunderstand you, it's good for you. Fame is the worst thing that could happen to your reputation. If you want to know your worth, ask your lovers, especially the ones who don't talk to you anymore. You can't be a good person and treat your lovers badly, no matter how much you give to charity. Better to have been a dickhead and seen it than to have been an idiot all your life and not known it. 1,000 fans screaming your name is nothing compared to one lover who whispers it and knows what it means. Although, of course, both would be nice. The world is getting stranger every day. You're not strange for noticing. You don't have to be good at what you do. You just have to be good at it. There's nothing wrong with dogs being dogs and baring their teeth at each other. The pain of messing things up so bad will never leave us. If you say something funny on Twitter, it doesn't matter. If you've been an arsehole today, acknowledge it. Try not to be one tomorrow. Never underestimate how nice it is to make someone a cup of tea without them having to ask. If you have a shit job and you don't love your girlfriend and your life is killing you, take a bloody risk for once. If people don't hate your work, you're not doing it right. And that's it. I only got one line wrong. That was the bit about you don't have to be good at what you do, you just have to be good at it. What I actually meant was you don't have to be young to be good at what you do, you just have to be good at it. So sorry about that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll be back tomorrow with another little nugget of something. And yeah, have a lovely evening. See you soon. Bye!